Lori.
Think, hello. Is it me you're looking for? Okay, y'all ready to have some fun?
And they asked me 3 questions. The first question that people ask, so I'm going to answer them for you so you guys don't ask me those same 3 questions. And I've already been asked 2 out of these 3 questions last night. So the first of the 3 questions that people ask me, they say, Tiffany, what is it like being on camera? And I say, being on camera is nothing more than a plastic box with lights following you around. But I don't watch it back because that's when it gets real scary. They're like, what do you mean you don't watch back? I don't watch my own show back. I don't. I just can't. I don't have that ability to stand up there and watch myself back. And then after that, everything is okay. So that's the first question answered. The second question that people ask me is what is Chip and Joanna like?
As a vendor, real quick, I would recommend to students, not only vendor, but as a designer as well, find a mentor or a designer that you admire, respect, or you can relate to, but also partner with your local vendors, partner with Ritual, and come and learn the product, come and learn the fabric, come and talk to some of the associates. If at best even get a job, but really, really, really utilize some of the resources that are free to you.
Being in Spielberg is what I do. I would advise you guys to find a builder, work with them. You know, we build homes. We cannot have time to use countertops, lighting, plumbing fixtures, stage homes, any of that stuff. And we pay for it, you know, because you help us sell homes.
Find out what your niche is going to be. So whether it's going to be kitchen and bath design like you described, whether it's going to be just strictly furniture design, whether it's going to be for mega houses, whether it's going to be apartment complexes. So just find out what your niche is going to be. I also would say, to piggyback off of him, you can't help a builder if you're not attending the trade shows.
I would say do your homework. I think that we're in a society where everything is given to us, everything is instant. But if you don't know who Sheila Bridges is, if you don't know who your architect in your neighborhood, if you don't know your city was designed by an African American, there are things that you should just know verbatim.
Advice to the students. My first piece of advice is to be nice.
Oh God.
Everybody wants to work with people that they like. Nobody wants to spend money with you if they don't like you. I mean, that's just kind of primary, you know.
Same. You know, I'm reaching down to get my portfolio. So I reached down to get my stuff, and she's all like, you know, watching. So about 15 minutes into it, it was like pulling teeth to get any answers out of this woman. And I said, you know what, this chick is not gonna hire me. So I said, when she said, you know, I think we're not gonna hire a designer at this time. I think I wanna try it myself. You know, HGTV has some great suggestions. I think I'm gonna, you know, do it on my own. This is a complete 180-degree difference from the woman I spoke to on the phone just 72 hours prior. Nothing had changed. I'm still 5'9", I'm still bald, and I still have big glasses on my face. And I'm still talented. That did not change in 72 hours. She wanted me to change something, a color scheme, that doesn't change. I came in this earth brown, I will leave this earth brown. But the talent in my head can take on all sorts of colors, depending on what your personal taste and style is. See what I'm saying? So I said, okay, I'm done here, clearly. I can't get anything out of you. So I said, may I? And I figured, okay, you know what? You're not going to pay me my hourly rate for my time here, because, I'm clearly willing to help. And I don't have a pie to give you on my way out the door. So I said, I'm going to mess with you on my way out the door. I'm going to get you somehow. It's like psychological warfare. I can mess with you too. You mess with me, I'm going to mess with you. So I said, can I use your powder room? It's a nice little powder room, dated, Hunter's Green, long, by the front door. I said, can I use your powder room? She says, well, we don't have any bathrooms. Now, in my head, I'm thinking, Heifer, please. I don't know if you bathrooms. But I didn't say Heifer, I just simply said, really? She says, oh, I mean, we have bathrooms, but we don't have any running water. I said, but you're drinking coffee from a Keurig. You don't offer me any either. I said, it sounds to me like you need more than a plumber and more than an interior designer. And I wish you the best. And so I left, and I took off. So a few weeks later, I got a great call from a woman in Connecticut who saw my Spring traditional home. Same generation, brought me out there to meet with her and her husband, 8,000 square feet, and she hired me based on my talent. So what do we learn from these experiences? There's some things that I want to share with you that I find could be of some benefit to you. Number one, stay grounded. The Greek word humus means dirt-like when translated to English. Keep your head close to the ground and you won't have far to fall if times get rough. Number two, charge what you're worth. Always charge what you're worth. I don't know why we have a hard time charging what we're worth. I don't know if it's the institutionalized system that we live in where we somehow think we're just not good enough, but we are good enough. We are more than enough. Charge what you're worth. Number two, know the power of marketing. Have your website on lock. Have your business cards. I can't tell you how many people I know that are professional designers and still don't have a website. Have a website, have it updated. Number four, be prepared for disappointments with no closure. People are going to get on your last nerve in this industry. You're not always going to be able to have a cherry on the top of the sundae and fix it or even an apology. I had an assistant that was brilliant, and we had a $1 billion client that we were working with, and she got in bed with him and stole him from me. I didn't want him for anything but his money, obviously, as far as his business. But she gave him something that I clearly did not give him, and she betrayed me. That situation was never resolved, and it will never be resolved. That's fine. I replaced it with another client. But there are going to be disappointments that we face as artists, as creatives, that we are never going to get closure to. So be prepared for no cherry on top. Number five, do not get in your own way. Emotions, keep them in check. Do not consider ending it, no matter how bad it gets. And that includes not necessarily ending your life, but don't consider ending your business. Because the moment that you close the door on yourself, something else better will come along. So when a bad situation comes, close that door, put a wreath on it, and move on to the next. Design that wreath, make it beautiful. Number six, naysayers have no say. My father was well-meaning in his intentions for me as far as my career. His advice was great, but it did not protect me from the recession. Do you. Do you. Follow your dreams, make them a success. Number seven, and finally, winners focus on winning. Winners focus on winning. Losers focus on winners. Do not hate on each other. Do not hate on each other. Support one another, especially for us. As Kimberly mentioned, we're so small. Do not fracture. Come together.